A very good evening. Welcome to Prime TV News on Friday, the 20th of December, with me, Iftiar Abdul Qadir. Your headlines first. Anticipatory bail of Rajitha, who steered the White Van media conference, is rejected. Extreme weather will be experienced tomorrow too. A Swiss officer will arrive to look into the embassy staff controversy. Shooting has taken place in the Variapola prison. And on news overseas, India curbs internet ahead of new demonstrations. In your lead story this evening, the Colombo Chief Magistrate today rejected the anticipatory bail application filed by former Health Minister MP Rajitha Senaratne in connection with the White Van media briefing. It was during the last presidential election that the former minister held a controversial media briefing claiming that people were abducted in white vans when President Gotabaya Rajapaksa was the Defence Secretary. The police have commenced investigations into the serious matters revealed by these individuals. Accordingly, they were arrested in Mahara and produced before courts. The Colombo Chief Magistrates Court has ordered the two suspects to be remanded until the 27th. Former Minister Rajitha Senaratne, who led the media briefing following the incident, appealed to the Colombo Chief Magistrates Court yesterday to prevent him from being arrested in connection with the incident. Rajitha Senaratne filed the anticipatory bail application before the Colombo Chief Magistrates Court yesterday, seeking the prevention of his arrest over White Van media briefing. However, the Colombo Chief Magistrate rejected the application, claiming that the alleged charges were not included in the application. When the petition was taken up for consideration, State Deputy Solicitor General Dileepa Piris informed the court that he was appearing on behalf of the Director General of the CID, who has been named as a respondent. President's counsel Navaratna Bandara, appearing on behalf of Rajitha Senaratne, said that his client was to be arrested not in relation to a murder, the misuse of public property or robbery. He informed that preparations were underway to arrest his client as a political revenge on statements given by two persons involved in criminal activities. Two persons who met his client during the last presidential election period had mentioned that they have information on the abduction of persons during the past in white vans and also about incidents related to the stealing of gold jewelry belonging to Prabhaharan. He further stated that the media briefing was held as the verdict of the two men was genuine and it was decided that they should be made public. It was later revealed that the two men were involved in serious criminal activities. The two men had stated that they had given the information provided by Rajitha Senaratne at the news conference. The lawyer appearing on behalf of Rajitha Senaratne stated in the open court that the former minister had given them 2 million rupees. The lawyer had asked the court to refrain from arresting the client while his client was in total denial. When submitting such a petition, the matter should be stated clearly and accurately. The magistrate noted that if not, the anticipatory bail granted to a petitioner could also apply to other offences committed by him. The magistrate also pointed out that it would create confusion in the legal process. Accordingly, the magistrate rejected issuing notices to the respondents mentioned in the petition and rejected the anticipatory bail application. The Department of Meteorology has said that many areas in the island will experience a heavy rainfall of between 100 and 150 millimeters. The department has warned the public to be cautious as there could be landslides, uproot of trees and the inundation of low-lying areas. Met Department Director General Atula Karunanayaka said that rainfall is expected to increase. Rainfalls exceeding 100 millimeters can be expected in the western Sabaragamuwa and central provinces and the Galle district. Eastern and Uva provinces and the Matra district might experience showers exceeding 75 millimeters. The Director General mentioned that showers can be accompanied by winds. The fishing communities are warned of the showers or thunder showers that might occur along the coastline from Trincomalee to Mannar via Batticaloa. Atula Karnanayaka further mentioned that the rainy atmosphere will slightly reduce tomorrow, but the precipitation might increase again on the 22nd and the 23rd. Operation of trains in the upcountry track has been disrupted as a mound of earth had collapsed onto the railway line between Bandaravela and Diyatalava railway stations this morning. The earth mound has fallen onto the track in the Obada Ella area. Although it was cleared and a train operated, another earth mound had collapsed onto the track, causing obstructions to the operation of trains. A tourist house was completely inundated when a wall collapsed onto it in the Ella area. Residents took immediate action to save 3 foreigners who were there and hospitalized. It has been reported that this improperly constructed wall has collapsed following the heavy rains. Inmates of 21 houses have been evacuated following the collapse of earth mounds and due to the risk of collapse of walls of the houses in the Galahagama area in Uva Paranagama. The Uva Paranagama Divisional Secretariat and the Disaster Management Unit have taken initiatives to provide them with dry rations and other facilities. The Malpattava Liangwala road has been collapsed following the collapse of earth mounds and stones at the Malpattava area on the Ragalakanda Junction Road. Several electricity posts have also been damaged. The Valapane Divisional Secretary emphasizes that the residents of the area should be vigilant as there is a lot of rain and earth slips in the area. Meanwhile, the National Building Research Organization pointed out that the warning on landslides issued to several areas has been extended. The Polonnarua-Somavati road has been temporarily closed following the flooding of the Polonnarua-Somavati road. The engineer in charge of the Randenigala and Rantambe reservoir, D.M. Dharmadasa, said that people using the Mahavali River on the lower part of the Rantambe reservoir should exercise caution. This follows the speedy rising of the water level of the Uma Oya and the increasing water capacity of the Rantambe reservoir.
On to a headline-making story. The Swiss Department of Foreign Affairs announces that an experienced diplomat will be sent to Sri Lanka to probe the Swiss embassy staffer case.
The Swiss Foreign Ministry said that close attention of the Swiss government has been drawn to the incident involving a staffer of their Sri Lankan embassy. Accordingly, former Swiss ambassador of Sri Lanka, Jörg Frieden, is set to be sent to Sri Lanka to maintain proper coordination with the Sri Lankan government throughout the investigations. Criminal Investigation Department launched a comprehensive inquiry as per a complaint lodged by the Swiss embassy employee, Gania Bannister Francis. She had claimed to have been abducted and sexually abused in her complaint. However, she was arrested after the CID investigations revealed that there had been no such abduction or harassment taken place. Gania Bannister Francis is currently in remand custody. The Sri Lankan government has persisted that all her investigations are being carried out lawfully, adhering to all her rights. Swiss External Affairs Minister Ignazio Cassis and his Sri Lankan counterpart exchanged views regarding the incident. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa has said that the Swiss staffer incident is an utter fabrication aimed at embarrassing the government while addressing the foreign media yesterday.
Further investigations are being carried out on several directions regarding the former minister Patali Champika Ranavaka, who has been remanded. Meanwhile, a group of UNP MPs visited the Valikada prison today to inquire about his condition. Former Minister Patali Champika Ranavaka has been arrested for allegedly committing a motor accident in the Rajagiriya area in the year 2016 and attempting to cover up the incident, changing the driver. After being arrested, Colombo Additional Magistrate Kanchana Niranjala De Silva ordered to remand him until the 24th of this month. The magistrate further ordered that a report indicating the progress of the investigations with respect to Patali Champika Ranavaka be presented to the courts on that day. The youth, Sandeep Sampath, sustained critical injuries in this motor accident, which happened in the Rajagiriya area in the year 2016, and still he is disabled. Sandeep Sampath, who suffered injuries in this accident, was admitted to the Colombo National Hospital and received treatment in the intensive care unit for several weeks. However, the Criminal Investigation Department said that investigation with respect to the accident had been further extended. Meanwhile, several United National Party parliamentarians arrived at the Valikada prisons to inquire into the well-being of Patali Champika Ranavaka, who is in remand custody. They included Sajit Premadasa and Ajit P. Pereira. Meanwhile, a complaint has been lodged with the Human Rights Commission alleging that police officers had pressurized the wife of a driver of Patali Champika Ranavaka during the night. Former provincial councillor Nirosha Atukorala presented the proposal. You're watching Prime TV News, and still on the local scene, Director of the Maharagama Apeksha Hospital, Dr. Vasanta Disanayaka, has said that a sum of 1 billion rupees has been allocated to overcome the shortage of cancer drugs. Dr. Vasanta Disanayaka said that with the new government assuming office, a sum of 1,000 million rupees has been allocated for the purchase of cancer drugs. The hospital lacked 36 varieties of drugs, but the former health minister told them not to report on that shortage. But he was bold enough to reveal about it at a media conference. Now they have the required drugs. 10 to 12 other varieties are on the way. He mentioned that the previous government did not care about the Apeksha hospital. No member of the previous government did even visit the hospital. Also, the machines brought for the hospital by Mahinda Rajapaksha were in boxes, and the previous regime did not use them. The director of the Apeksha hospital expressed these views at a function held at the hospital. Gifts were presented to warded children of the children treatment unit of the Apeksha hospital. The event was held under the patronage of Shiranti Rajapaksha. It was organized centering the forthcoming Christmas festival. A prisoner has been injured in a shooting in the Variapola prison. The wounded prisoner is receiving treatment at the Kurunegala hospital. It was reported that the shot was fired from a small firearm by another prisoner. Sources emanating from the prison said that the both inmates had previously been convicted of trafficking in heroin. Further investigations are being pursued. The judiciary has ordered managers of submit the CCTV footage on a secret discussion held in a hotel in 8th Tukala area in Nigambo with respect to suspects who were involved in the Easter Sunday attacks. Colombo Fort Magistrate Ranga Disanayaka issued this order after considering a request made by the Colombo Crimes Division from the judiciary. The Criminal Investigations Department informed the court that the group of terrorists, including Mohammed Zahran, who carried out the Shangri-La bomb attack, has held a secret discussion in this hotel. The CID said that the related footage on the discussion concerned is required for investigations. Taking into consideration these facts, the judiciary ordered the hotel management to hand over the footage to the CID. The Consumer Affairs Authority has emphasized that the law will be strictly enforced on traders who sell rice at higher prices when the price of rice has been fixed. The authority pointed out that it is conducting raids continuously in search of such fraudulent traders. Director General of the Consumer Affairs Authority, MMA Fauzer, said that a major-scale regulatory program was launched in Colombo yesterday with the primary objective of identifying traders who sell rice above the control price. He mentioned that such programs are planned to be continued island-wide with the support of the police. The director of the Consumer Affairs Ministry pointed out that all retail and wholesale traders, storekeepers and manufacturers have been taken under the scope of the authority. The traders who were guilty of overpriced selling, hoarding goods and selling without price lists were released yesterday after thorough warnings. However, he noted that such offences will be meted out with strict measures from today onwards. The delay in the operation of trains between Dematagoda, Maradana and Colombo Fort still continues following a derailment. A train which left the railway yard in Maradana to operate for Gaul had derailed last afternoon. It has caused destruction to the train as well as the track. Although dire efforts were made to put the train on the track last night, it had not been successful. As a result, trains between Dematagoda and Maradana operate on one track. Railway authorities are optimistic that they would be able to normalize the situation by this evening. Watching roaming elephants is a widely preferred pastime. The Pinnavala Elephant Orphanage is the ideal place for such pursuit. Pinnavala is the largest elephant orphanage in the world where such numbers of elephants can be seen simultaneously. The main function of this centre is to rehabilitate and conserve the elephants that are mistreated and captured from the forests. Commencement of the school holidays has packed the Pinnavala Elephant Orphanage with local tourists. Sri Lanka has been rated as the first out of the 20 best countries to visit this season. This has witnessed a huge influx of foreign tourists. Foreigners have pointed out that the freedom, security and facilities offered by the country have been major contributors in this respect.
Amazing.
Actually, I'm come here because of the elephants.
And then we came down and we saw the elephants and it's just incredible. It's absolutely beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
I think it's a good place to come and see by your own and then judge.
Here I think I can see their lifestyle and I enjoy it.
This place is a nice place with elephants and elephant Waisenhaus.
It seems very natural and the animals seem really well taken care of.
We think the elephant orphanage is a very good idea.
The creation of eco-friendly products using elephant excrement provides livelihoods to many. These end products are sold to foreign tourists, generating revenue.
I'd say that Sri Lanka is definitely worth a visit, absolutely. You're missing out on a gem if you think about not coming here, because it's a beautiful country, and in fact you can see wild elephants like this when you're sitting in your pool. It's a lovely country, don't miss out.
Now let's have a look at today's exchange rates. Well, that's the lot from the Prime TV News desk. For more information, visit www.itnews.lk. Many thanks for joining us. Good night.